Tony Robbins once said, if you're not growing, you're dying. What he means is that if you are not working to improve your life in any particular area, you are staying still. When the mind settles for what is, nothing more comes. You have to continue learning to continue growing. There are so many ways to do that, but it all starts with investing in your personal success. You have to invest in things that will take your life to the next level. Let's get more specific. You should invest in things that will take your career, finances, relationships, health, mind, body, and soul to the next level. You don't have to work on all areas at once, but you do need to work on something. In this episode, I'm sharing 7 ideas you can leverage to invest in your personal growth and success. Welcome to the City Girl Savings Podcast. I'm Raya Reeves, founder and finance coach of City Girl Savings. I turned my life around with budgeting many years ago, and now I'm on a mission to help others do the same. I fully believe that you can enjoy your life on a budget, and this weekly show will focus on the intersection of money and the city girl lifestyle. Join me every week along with some special guests as I share my experiences, advice, and guidance on navigating life and money as an experience-loving millennial. Now, the first thing you can do to invest in your personal success is start working with a coach. When I think of investing in yourself, I mean investing time, money, or both. You are spending time or money to learn what it takes. You're spending time implementing what you've learned. Working with a coach can be a great way to quickly learn what to do so you don't have to spend so much time on the learning. And instead, you can spend your time on the implementation part, which is where you're going to see the results, or you are going to learn what doesn't work for you so that you can change and improve and grow. Now, the coaching industry has been booming. You can literally find a coach for any area of life: finances, career, relationships, sex, becoming a model, business. You can even get more specific and find a coach for many specific niches. I've seen coaches for negotiating, for learning how to start a rental property company, for getting your green card, and so much more. So if there is a particular area that you want to improve in and nothing seems to work, or everything you've tried isn't working, everything you've learned isn't sticking, consider working with a coach. A coach is there to guide you through the proper steps to take to see results in a particular area. And usually a coach has been where you currently are and knows how to break free of your current situation and get you to the next level. That type of guidance can bring so many great results and help you not waste your own time. If you do work with the coach, make sure you check out reviews and testimonials along with their own story. If someone is teaching how to start a successful online business but doesn't appear to actually have one, that's a red flag. The next way you can invest in your personal success is to go on a trip by yourself. Are you the type of person that doesn't like to be alone? Maybe you've always been in a relationship, so you don't know yourself as well as you'd like to. Or maybe you enjoy being alone, but haven't had time to think about who you are and what you want out of life. I think the best way to remedy those situations is to spend some time with yourself, and preferably alone and out of your normal zone of comfort. Take a trip by yourself. Fly somewhere for a weekend. Rent a hotel and explore a new place by yourself. You can even take a road trip somewhere new, even if it's the next town over. The point is to be in a completely different environment by yourself. The best thoughts and plans can come from time to think about what you want. It's hard to do that at home because we often get stuck in our own normal routine. Changing your environment will help you get clear on the next steps you can take to reach whatever level of success you are after. Now, if you're not ready for a trip, or maybe you're not there financially, I encourage you to check out episode 13, 7 questions to ask to determine what you want out of life. These questions will help get the creative juices flowing so that you can work to figure out your life's purpose and mission. All right, next thing you can do to invest in your personal success, take classes or go back to school. This is probably one of the most direct and common ways to invest in your success. Go back to school. Whether you want to enroll at your local community college, continue your higher education, or take random classes or workshops online here and there, even take an online course to get what you're after. The point is the same. Get out and learn. There are so many ways that you can take classes in person or virtually so that you can learn and implement those learnings. Now, it will likely cost you money to go back to school or take classes, but that's why it's called an investment. Just make sure you are really interested in the topic you're taking classes on. You don't want the investment to be a waste of time or money because you didn't really want to learn or do anything with what you've learned. So make sure before you actually invest in going back to school, taking classes, taking workshops online, you think about what you're investing in and why it really matters. Now, I actually did this when I first moved back to Texas after my dad died. I was personally on a mission to learn how to speak French fluently. And by the way, I still am on this mission. If you know my goals for 2023, that's neither here nor there right now. But when I moved back, I took introductory French classes at Austin Community College. It was just one class, and I took 2 semesters of it and then unfortunately fell off. But it was definitely worth the investment. And now, as I am still on this journey to learn how to speak French fluently, I invest in Babbel. So it's an app to help you learn how to speak a new language, and it's absolutely worth it. Got a money question you want me to answer on the podcast? I'm starting a new segment on the show called City Girl Solutions, where I answer any questions you have for me. Money, business, life, you name it. Submit your questions at citygirlsavings.com/QA and get your question answered by me in a future episode. And did you know that we have so many free money resources on our blog, Instagram, and TikTok channels? Find us across the internet at City Girl Savings. Now, the next thing you can do to invest in your personal success is start a business. I'm a business owner, and I've been surrounded by business owners my entire life. My dad started his own oil company. My uncle started his own manufacturing company. I started my own financial coaching company. My boyfriend started his own auto detailing company. My brother has started his own logistics company. I say all that to say that starting a business doesn't have to be hard. It was easier for me because I was around it and I saw how possible it could be because all these other people were doing it. I'm here to tell you that even if you don't have people in your circle or that you know directly who've started a business, you can still start one. So I will be the first to admit that entrepreneurship is in my blood. It's all around me. But even if it wasn't, starting a business can be such a great way to invest in yourself. I truly believe there is a different level of critical thinking, of problem solving, and self-awareness that comes with starting a business. Even if the business isn't a success right away or ever, you learn so much about yourself and what you're willing to do to make things work. This type of investment can also lead to some great financial gains or losses, but definitely no shortage of personal growth lessons. I recommend if you are going to start a business, you start it when you have other income. So whether that's your full-time job or side hustles, that way you don't have to put so much pressure on yourself to ensure the business performs right away. You can really take your time to set something up that can truly be successful for you long-term. Next way you can invest in your personal success is read more books. If you don't really have the money to invest in yourself just yet, time is going to be your best resource. Maybe you don't have the financial capacity to invest in a coach, to start a business, to take classes at your community college, but that does not mean you can't invest in your success. One of the lowest cost forms of investing in yourself is reading more books. You can go to the library and literally read for free. You can go to secondhand bookstores. Half-price books are all over the country, and get yourself some low-cost books that you can take home with you and keep if you choose. This investment is strictly a time investment. So when you are investing in your success by reading more books, you are essentially investing your time to learn as much as you can from the books you're reading. Instead of sitting at home watching TV, read a book. There is probably a particular area that you want to improve on in your life, so seek out book recommendations. Reading helps keep your brain functioning. It improves your vocabulary and allows you to learn new things. All of those things help you level up your life. Another way that you can read more books is by listening to them. Audiobooks are huge. Audible has a huge selection of books that are completely free. Kindle is not necessarily an audiobook, but you can read the book on your Kindle device. So don't think that you have to stick with just physical books. You have options. The next thing you can do to invest in your personal success is join accountability groups or programs. Does the thought of working with someone one-on-one terrify you? Would you rather be in a setting with other like-minded people who are also working towards what you're working towards? Instead of working with a coach one-on-one, consider joining an accountability group or participating in a group training program. This alternative is usually cheaper than one-on-one coaching, but it still gives you everything you need to learn, take action, and improve. I actually launched the Money Management Mastery group coaching program 1 to 2 times a year to help women who want to learn what it takes to master their money, but they don't necessarily have the resources to do it one-on-one with me, or they simply prefer a group setting. My point is that there are plenty of options out there that can work for you and your needs. You just have to proactively seek them. Accountability groups are fantastic if you are looking to lose weight, if you are looking to leave a bad relationship, if you are looking to learn a new language, improve in your finances. Literally, the options are endless. And the final thing you can do to invest in your personal success is to start journaling. Journaling can be such a powerful practice, and it only requires your time. No money needed. Journaling allows you to release bottled up emotions, some you probably don't even know are there, and it helps you to manifest the things you want most. You can journal out your desires, which helps put them out into the universe, and when the universe has them, amazing things happen. And journaling helps you see your own journey and growth over time. All you need is a notebook or a laptop to journal on. I say notebook if you like to physically write out your journal entries, or laptop if you prefer to type them. I type faster than I write, and my thoughts can go a mile a minute, so I am constantly journaling on my laptop. But I love going back and reading old journal entries just to see what I was worried about back then, where my head was at, and how I've changed so much along the way. So each of the ideas I shared today can help you level up your life and invest in your personal success. I want you to know that success doesn't have to only come from you spending money. You can achieve it so many different ways. The point is to do what works for you and don't be afraid to try new things. Thank you so much for tuning into City Girl Savings today. I hope you feel empowered and inspired to master your money as you make your way to your dream life. Make sure you subscribe so you're the first to know when a new episode comes out. I truly value your thoughts and feedback, so please leave a review and let me know how this podcast has impacted you. Can't wait to chat soon and make it a great day.